Welcome back to Cartoon Universe. My name is DEEPCUT, and we have some more updates for you on the upcoming epilogue series, Steven Universe Future. From LA Comic-Con to book signings and more, we have had a lot of tiny tidbits leaking out about what to expect, so buckle in and let's dive into it. First and foremost, LA Comic-Con was this weekend. Hailey and I had the opportunity to go and see the voice actors talk, as well as meet some of the awesome cosplayers. We got to meet the Crystal Gems, Rainbow Quartz 2.0, a teenage Steven Universe, and even Jamie the Mailman. While the panel didn't offer too much about what to expect from Steven Universe Future, there was one subtle confirmation that may be a bit disappointing for fans to hear. When talking about Zach Callison, Dee confirmed that he couldn't attend Comic-Con because he is already on his journey. This was a pretty obvious reference to Zach Callison's previous candid talk with a fan, where he revealed that he would be leaving the industry for 2 years very soon. This confirms what a lot of us already knew, that the show was essentially over after Steven Universe Future. Despite being billed as a limited series, people were still holding out hope that it could get more seasons, or that other Steven Universe spin-offs may come. But if that was the case, they wouldn't even be able to start recording those episodes for 2 more years, and wouldn't be able to release until late in the year 2022. This is based off the fact that it would take at least 9 months for new episodes to be made, so it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any TV show continuation, or at least none are in the works right now. On the note of recordings, based off of the public postings of several voice actors on social media, it would seem that there is only a little bit more than 20 episodes of the Steven Universe Future series. While some people are still holding out hope that these will be full half-hour episodes designed to flesh out the stories, I wouldn't get your hopes up. With the exception of acquired programming like Japanese anime, Cartoon Network seems to have no shows that are a full half-hour long anymore. As for when we will be getting these new episodes, Crewniverse members have been talking in the last few weeks about wrapping up production on the last of the episodes. With the limited episode count, they will likely wait until most, if not all of the episodes are completed before they begin to air them, so I personally wouldn't expect to see these new episodes until about July of next year, but anything is possible. Keep in mind that this is mostly my speculation based off of how long we have heard it takes to produce an episode of the show, about 9 months. For those wondering what other plotlines we will see from the show, Rebecca Sugar has been revealing bits and pieces at several events, including her book signings for the new Tale of Steven storybook. There were a few questions that, when asked, Rebecca Sugar simply replied with, "Please watch Steven Universe Future," which is a pretty obvious sign that these things will be addressed. One of those questions included, will we ever find out how Pink Pearl got cracked? This was a pretty big question we all had, and I'm excited to finally see an answer. While it is very possible that White Diamond did this as some sort of punishment, I still hope that Pink Diamond is somehow responsible. When watching Jungle Moon, we saw that she had quite a bit of a temper, and having her see how she hurt Pink Pearl would be a great way to show how she learned to control her anger. After all, by the time we see her on Earth, she seems to be a lot more in control of that, even if only a little bit. Considering the reason Pink Pearl was taken away seems to be Pink Diamond misbehaving for more childish reasons, such as letting her worms run around the palace, as Blue implied back in Change Your Mind, I don't think this will be the case, however. Another question that received this answer was what was the fate of all of the bubbled rose quartzes in the zoom-in at the human zoo? There is a lot to address here, and I hope we get more than one episode, or worse, just a throwaway scene that shows what happened to them. Whether or not Rose Quartz even exists seems to be something the Steven Universe fandom actively debates, as it's hard to say where in the timeline they would have been made. Pearl already had a design for Rose Quartz in her head, and addressed it as if it was something that had always been around, and no one seemed to question that she existed when she went down to the Prime Kindergarten as Rose Quartz. It seemed that the Rose Quartz were designed specifically to take care of the zoo men, however, hence why they were all bubbled at the human zoo. With what we knew about Pink Diamond's powers at the time, while disguised as Rose Quartz, the ability to heal and defend seemed like something that would come in handy when taking care of humans. And with Amethyst being foot soldiers, someone had to have had the job before them. Holly even implied that they didn't start working at the human zoo until after the war. So if the Rose Quartz were created for the human zoo, and the human zoo didn't exist until sometime after the Amethysts were made, why was no one questioning why a Rose Quartz already existed at the time that the Amethysts were just popping out of the ground? Hopefully we get an answer to all of these questions. I'm really looking forward to this series and seeing how they tackle all of this. That is all I have for you guys today. As always, subscribe to the channel for more updates. We have plenty of videos coming this week, and I'll see you next time.